I thought one was the second game of the year against Roosevelt. I think we were either down at half or we were down by 4 or 5. Went in, kind of talked about some things at halftime, kind of challenged our team. I wasn't really sure how good we were at that point. And then we came out and just played unbelievable basketball the second half. And I think that was one of the point in times where I knew that this group could be challenged and would respond, and that we were pretty good.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. We took a long break. I think it's the longest break I've ever taken since I've been in coaching, period. Our kids were off 9 full days, and so, you know, getting back into it. We've had 6 full practices. We had a couple 2-a-days. But more than anything, the first couple of days was more about conditioning and trying to get our air back and stuff like that. And added a few things to our offense, added a few gimmicks to our defense. But for the most part, they always say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. We've been playing pretty well. I think it's more about just getting back into the physical shape and the mindset more than changing a lot of what we're doing. Excited about the way my guys have come back. They're really excited. I think the break did them some good mentally and physically. Got some guys healed up. Still got a couple guys banged up, but some guys are ready to go now. And just kind of looking forward to the second half of the season. I don't really focus down the road too much. I know maybe fans or players think forward to some games. Obviously, Cornerstone, Indiana Tech, Madonna, who's undefeated in our league, are important games, but every one of them is important. We go to Lord's tonight. They beat an NCAA Division II school, and they've beaten Indiana Tech last year, so they'll be a formidable opponent. We need to make sure we're prepared every time we take the floor, and if we want to hang a banner or do the things that we've talked about in the preseason, we have to take them one at a time, just kind of keep playing better, try to get better each time we take the floor.
Well, I think the big one, I think all the conference games are really, really important. You don't want to slip up. You know, this team has done a great job putting them in a good position, you know, in the conference, in the national rankings, and so you really, every game is kind of penned in that you don't want to slip up. You don't want to slip up. I think big one, kind of a rivalry for us has kind of been Cornerstone, and I think, you know, you go to Concordia. It's going to be a huge game because they are, I think they are the best team in the conference.
Of course, I mean, we've been on break for 2 or 3 weeks. We've been beating up on each other in practices. Now it's time to beat up on another team. You know, so we're all excited to get back on the court, get back to playing, getting back to what we love doing the most.
We did really well. The 2 big wins, or 3 big wins, I mean, in Chicago, and then the 2 wins in Oregon. I feel like those definitely helped us. Those are big. They'll definitely push us to keep working harder in the upcoming season. Lows, we lost those 2 games in the beginning of the season. I think those will definitely help us. They helped us realize what we needed to work on and figured out what our strengths were.
Well, obviously, we love to play Aquinas and Cornerstone because those are closer to our school, and it's always a battle. But conference play, we're looking to play Madonna since they're undefeated in conference, and we are too. So that game's coming up this Saturday, and we're going to be excited to play them and give them their first loss in conference.
I'm really looking forward to conference games. You know, just keep winning the conference title outright and winning the championship. I'm looking forward to the Cornerstone game, of course, big rivals, so just keep winning and keep it going.